Hi, my name is Jim Green, and I'm a gunsmith. The name of my shop is GunWorks in down East Maine, a town called Harrington. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a departure. First off, I'm sorry I hadn't been making videos here much lately. I've been pretty busy filming a new TV series for National Geographic. So I've kind of had my hands full with that. Having said that, today's little video we're going to do is going to be about a product. I normally don't hawk any kind of products, and I actually don't sell any. Since I'm a gunsmith, I barely have time to do anything besides build guns or fix guns. But run across something at the SHOT Show this year that I was kind of impressed with. This is a Ballista Tactical Forearm for an AR-15. What really caught my attention about this piece is the way it's built. First off, you have pick rails on all sides around this thing. You got plenty of pick rail space. What I thought was darn impressive about it though, you can mount different optics on here, or different pieces on your pick rail, and by simply pushing a button, you can rotate these things back and forth out of the way. So you got a little button on the back side too here. Both of these pieces, front and rear, turn independently of each other. This thing's built like a tank. I mean, there's ball bearings in it, for crying out loud. So what we're going to do is we're going to install this on an AR-15 that actually I built for my wife. She likes these little lightweight AR carbines. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put this handguard on this rifle today and discuss how well this thing's going to work for you. So let's take this rifle and go over here to the other bench and start removing some components to get this thing installed. Okay. Now, first off, what you're going to have to do is strip your upper receiver down to this point here. Now, I've got a set of these vise blocks from Brownells that I'm going to use. Basically, we're going to have to remove the muzzle brake, drive these two pins out, remove your front sight gas block assembly, and then remove this ring so this piece can slide on over it. So we're going to take it over here to the bench and start disassembling it. Okay, we've already loosened everything up, got the pins driven out, so let's take everything off here. Well, it's a good thing we got this off because I'm seeing a little bit of rust. We'll just clean this up with some Q20. Alright, once you have everything stripped down and you're ready to put your handguard on, if you look on the side of the buttons right here, you'll see sets of arrows pointing back. So let's slide that on. You'll see where you got a cutout for the handguard, or for the gas tube, and the handguards here. These two little detents in the front, this is going to fit just like this. So, you got your back part right here, you just slide everything on. Now to get this thing to fit properly, there's some pins back in here that lock into your delta ring. Like I said, this thing is a highly machined piece of hardware here. You'll rotate this rear ring off until you see on the side you're going to have two Allen set screws on there. Loosen those up and those steel pins will flex and float a little bit. Get everything lined up properly, slide it back into place. Then once you tighten these down, you can push your button, rotate that back up and lock it. Then you can go ahead and complete your final reassembly. Maybe a little easier said than done, but be patient and work with it and you'll get it. Okay, now that we got everything reinstalled back in the front end right here and everything's lined up, these little Allen screws on the side are tightened up. We're going to take our tapered pins and put them back in the gun. This is going to hold all this in the front. Give them a little tap, lock them in place there. Now let's get back to the bench over here after we get this tightened up and put the whole gun back together and see how it looks. Now we've got the new handguard and the rail system installed on the rifle right here. What I like about this, what's so slick about it, say you've got an electronic sight up here that you're going to use for close in shooting. you can have a magnifier mounted up here on the front of this thing, and if you don't want the magnifier, you simply push the button and just rotate that magnifier out of the way. And then you got it straight across here on the rail. You could put pistol grip on the front right here, and you can move your magnifier out of the way. The really cool thing about it is you could also mount regular open sights on the side and dial those in as you need them. Just push the button, rotate that around, push your other button here for the front, rotate that around. You'll have your set of little optics. So if you have your optics on the top and your open sights on the side, you can simply cant the rifle around and sight right down your open sights to shoot around the corner here. This being my wife's rifle, I ended up putting a gas block with a front sight on it. I can go back later on, probably remove this and put just a gas block with no front sight on it. But the options on this thing are just limited by your imagination. Whatever you can come up with to put on here, you just simply rotate this thing around. Like I said, these things are built like a tank. You go to their website, Ballista Tactical, my website, DownEastGunWorks.com. I have some clickable links. You just find the icon that says Ballista Tactical, click on it, takes you straight to their website. All in all, a really darn good product, and I'm pretty tickled to have this on my wife's rifle, so we can probably put her some new play pretties on her carbine. Thank you for watching this latest GunWorks video. Down East GunWorks is a full-service firearm repair service for all of your long guns and handguns that includes a high-tech machine shop for tooling obsolete parts. Old or new, if you have a firearm that needs attention, GunWorks can probably fix it, solve it, coat it, and make it work. If you're living in Down East Maine, come by the shop for a visit. We're located on Route 1 in Harrington. If you live elsewhere, you can reach us by going to the website www.downeastgunworks.com or call the shop at area code 207-483-2175. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please leave me a comment and rate the video. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll always know when I've posted something new. And thanks again for